We are officially 1 year away from the infamous NFL license finally going away, or shall I say the exclusive license. Hello everyone, I'm Yuri Barlow, and you're watching Yuri B Sports. And here in the background, you're gonna see me playing a little Madden 25, actually playing with a updated roster that I made myself. And I do have Aaron Rodgers on the Steelers. I am a big Aaron Rodgers fan, if you guys and girls do not know that. I've always followed every Green Bay Packers quarterback, no matter what team they get traded to. Throughout my entire life. I even followed Brett Favre to the Broncos before he retired. So yes, I'm a big fan of the Packers. Jordan Love has not grown on me yet, so he'll get there eventually. But right now, I'm still a Packers fan, but I'm not in favor of him just yet. But let's go ahead and talk about Madden 26 that is coming out. But I want to talk about one specific thing. The license is about to be up. I'm not very sure if 2K even wants to jump back into the bandwagon and try to, make another football game. They've been very patient about the situation, and I feel like if they did make it, they would probably just kill it with a bunch of VC and things of that type of feature, kind of like what Madden does with these points and these cars and things like that. I get so tired of these features, these gimmicks that they place into the game, and I think that's what's ruining sports games for me right now. Is everything gets more it's decided by online features and milking it with microtransactions, and I think that's what's killing sports for me right now, and it's making me not really like them. Not to mention they don't change enough between each year for you to justify paying another large amount of money for a new title, especially with Madden 26 coming out soon, which is now over $120 for the best edition, and $100 for like the middle, and I think like $89.99 for the basic version. I'm like, that's ridiculous. $90 to $120 for one game. And if you get the bundle with the college football, it's $150, because if you buy them separate, it's $220. So you save like $70 if you buy them together, and I'm just like, that is outrageous. And you're doing this just so you can get these additional points and things of that nature. That doesn't make any sense. That's stuff that you're not even going to use, but you're paying that additional price for that stuff. I don't like the fact that they make your season where you have to play against other real people instead of just giving us a regular season mode or a regular career mode. But I don't understand why they do that, and they do this because they're forcing people to interact with other people, which in reality we're all adults now, and when we come home from work and taking care of our families and so forth, and we want to sit down and relax and play some video games, the last thing we want to do is interact with more people and try to play online and talk and hold conversation and try to act excited, when in reality we're just exhausted and we're trying to free our minds up with some gameplay of some type. But I don't think 2K and EA gets that anymore. But Madden 26 looks like a straight cash grab. I do think gameplay wise it does look improved. I've seen that from the trailer. A lot of people say, oh, it's just the same thing, hyped the trailer, but I did see differences. I see some things that look pretty decent, but I don't understand why they advertise these over the top trailers and showing cutscenes and more cutscenes. People come out the stadium, stuff that's not even relevant to what we really want to see, and that's just simple gameplay. And it's just like they just stupid. Like they so busy trying to be cool and trying to be hype, and they forget the main key of everything that we want to see when it comes to sports game reveals. Actual gameplay. We don't care about all the gimmicks. Show us the gameplay. What is the gameplay like on the field when you hike the ball? How does the AI interact? How do your players interact? How does the offensive and defensive lines react and interact? These are things that we really want to see, but they always try to hype it up with some little special gimmick, and I'm just like, do these guys really not get the memo? And it makes you wonder that, do you not get the memo? Because it's just something I feel like they don't try to get. It's just something they just screw around with, and they mess everyone over in the process with hype. And it's just like, stop trying to be cool and just be successful. And somebody said the other day that they're not going to change unless people start speaking with their wallet, which in reality that's never going to happen either, because everybody always got to be first to have something, and they got to splurge to be out there to say that they got it first. And that's just the way the gaming market works now. That's why these developers and entertainment companies, and they just get over on people. That's why they're successful, because there's just always going to be that one massive group that just has to be first to have everything, and no matter what the price is going to be, they're going to pay it. And we're never going to win that pricing war. We're never going to win that specific thing, and this is why EA is getting away with this. I think college football also looks like a straight up cash grab, as I mentioned in the last video. But to me, I feel like they should take the time and release these games bi-yearly. So basically every 2 years they should release another game. I don't think they should come out every year. That should be 2 years of development leading into the next game. They could just update the roster, add more players, because like I said, they don't change enough in 1 year. So I feel like they could just, like even if they're 26 come out soon, they should release another one to 28, and then from 28 to 30 and so forth, and just update the rosters the following year. Just to that's all it's gonna be anyway. And to update the schedule, patch the schedule, update the schedule, and that you have the option to switch in between the two. And I feel like that's a better alternative than going out here splurging on a version that doesn't make sense, or spending $200 to $120 as a cash grab. I mean, they're microtransaction you all season long anyway, so I mean they're gonna make money just by having it buy yearly. So I don't understand why they just can't do that. So many got you buying these stupid points and these unlocking these cars and buying more of these cars, unlike players, and it's just stupid. They keep doing it all year long, so you're spending thousands of dollars throughout the year. So I don't see why they just can't make it bi-yearly, keep milking it however they're doing it. Because same thing with 2K, I don't think they should keep releasing games every year. It doesn't change at all. That's just my opinions. What do you guys think about that? Do you think it should just be a bi-yearly thing instead of them trying to release it every year? Are you hyped up for 26? Do you really think it's going to be that much of a difference? And knowing that this is the last Madden game that with the exclusive license, do you feel like 2K should jump back into the pool and say, hey, let's bring NFL 2K back and get that ESPN license back, and let's just, whoever's the top of the line, I think it's either ESPN or Fox Network, or it might be some other part, I don't know, but I think they should just come back and just really show us a true presentation of football and true gameplay of football, even bring first-person football back in a new way, even when using VR if they have to. But I feel like we need something fresh. I think right now Madden has literally overdid themselves to the point we're tired of it. And I know this says a lot, but is that just the way I feel now? I just feel like we're done with them. Let's move on. And I feel like they need to come out with something new and something better. And definitely, like I said before, bring it out bi-yearly, because it doesn't make any sense to release it every year, especially with the prices they're charging now. $120 for a damn video game is ridiculous, especially a sports game that barely changes anything every single year. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm JB. This is Yuri Barlow. I just said that. Oh my goodness. Thank you for watching the video. Leave a comment, like, subscribe if your first time here. Thank you for 500 subs over the last year, and I appreciate you guys for helping me grow. Now, if you could just help me play around with those watch hours and give me some watch hours, I can actually monetize my channel, or even do some cool streams for you guys and actually have some way to make some money, because I do all this for free, and I don't mind doing it. I just love making videos. But thank you guys and girls. Like, subscribe, comment, and leave, and share the video if you want to. That's all I got for you. Bye, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you in the next video.